In this past year, I've tried 30 different tins of seafood, and I've done a 6-part series ranking all of them. In this video, all the parts are together, and I'm going to rank them from S tier, which is superior, all the way down to F tier. This is part 1 of me ranking all the tin fish I've tried this year. Up first is going to be hardwood smoked oysters by Bumblebee, and there were a ton of oysters in there, but the texture was a little bit too mealy and the smoke flavor was a little too chemically. I'm going to have to rate this a D tier. The next tin is from King Oscar, and they have a ton of different tin fish products, and these are their Mediterranean sardines. I was kind of surprised because I wasn't sure if I was going to like sardines, but with all the olive oil and the olives, this was actually really good. I'm going to say B tier for these ones. Number 3 is going to be the lightly smoked salmon by Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's actually has a good amount of different tin seafood, and most of them are pretty solid. This tin salmon was good. It was pretty bland though. There wasn't much seasoning or anything in there, but it had a good salmon flavor to it. Let's say C tier. For the fourth one, I'm going back to oysters, and this time it's Crown Prince smoked oysters. These ones were a little bit more expensive, and the oysters were actually a lot bigger than the other oysters I tried earlier. They had a better texture, and they were a little bit better on the smoky flavor too. Let's go C tier. And the last one are these King Oscar sardines with jalapenos, and these things actually were really good. I have to say, out of all the stuff that I've tried, this tin is definitely near the top for me. I'm going to say A tier. This is part 2 of me ranking all the tin fish I've tried this year. Up first is going to be Fishwife's smoked salmon and Szechuan chili crisp, and in my opinion, it's one of the best tin fish out there. I rank this one an S tier. Next is going to be Chicken of the Sea oysters. I regret buying this package because the oysters tasted bad, they were mushy, and everything was just not good at all about this. Please don't buy these. These are F tier. Number 3 are going to be Patagonia's spicy white anchovies, and I thought these were going to be like regular anchovies, really salty and cured, but they're not. They're not nearly as salty, and they were really good. A tier. Number 4 is going to be the smoked trout from Trader Joe's in canola oil, and honestly, a lot of people love this stuff, but for me, it was a little overrated. I'm going to go ahead and put this at C tier. And the last one is just regular old anchovies. I love anchovies on a pizza, but eating it straight out of the tin is not a good idea, and for that reason, let's go D tier. Now, before we go on to the next part, I want to tell you about my Substack. I started a Substack just because I want to be able to share all my knowledge around seafood, including the entire list of tin seafood that I've tried. So if you're interested in seeing all the tin seafood I tried in one place, you can actually go on my Substack, click on the link, and it will list everything that I've tried so far, their tier, and even have the link for it as well. And I'll keep updating this list as I try more tin seafood. This is part 3 of me ranking all the tin fish I've tried this year. First up is the Fishwife anchovies, and while they were salty just like the Cento ones, I found they tasted a lot better, and I'm going to rank these C tier. Number 2 is going to be the sardines and hot peppers by Fishwife, and these things were huge, and they tasted pretty good. The sardines had a firm texture, and they weren't too spicy. I'm going to put this at B tier. Number 3 is going to be the sardines and preserved lemons. This actually is my favorite sardines that I've had so far. And the preserved lemons really do a great job of like brightening up the sardines. I'm going to rank this A tier. Number 4 is going to be the smoked rainbow trout. And if you watch my other video where I ranked all the different Fishwife products, you may remember this was one of my favorite tins. And I'm going to rank this S tier. And last but not least is number 5, and they're going to be 2 different cans of tuna. Now, I do like cans of tuna, but both the ones that are just in olive oil and the preserved lemons to me were much better than regular canned tuna, but nothing extraordinary. I'm going to say C tier. This is part 4 of me ranking all the tin fish I've tried this year. First up are going to be the smoked oysters from Walmart, and out of all the tin seafood I've tried, these were by far the least expensive. Looking at them, they didn't look too bad, and honestly, they tasted pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and rank these C tier. The second is going to be another Fishwife product, and if you guys didn't know, I'm not a big fan of mackerel, and this Fishwife mackerel was really no exception. I didn't really like the texture or the flavor. D tier. Number 3 are going to be King Oscar kipper snacks, and this was probably one of the ones that I got the most people saying that I should try, and I see why. It's got a good amount of saltiness, smokiness, a good texture. I'm going A tier for kipper snacks. Next are smoked mackerel from Patagonia, and out of all the mackerel that I've tried, these were by far my favorite, but still, that being said, I'm still only going to rank these as C tier because I don't really like mackerel that much. And number 5 is going to be the Akone smoked oysters, and out of all the tinned oysters that I've tried so far, these were definitely the best. They had a good texture, good smoke flavor, and good size. B tier. This is part 5 of me ranking all the tinned fish I've tried this year. Up first are going to be these sardines from La Sirena, and they were huge, which meant they have huge bones, and I really didn't like them at all. F tier. Number 2 is going to be this grilled sad octopus, and I actually had pretty high hopes for this one because it sounded delicious, but the taste for me was not there. It tasted musty and the texture was off. I'm going to say D tier. Number 3 are going to be these scallops. Now these things were pretty neat and they tasted delicious. I'm going to have to put this 10 up there at S tier. Number 4 is going to be this bluefin tuna belly, and I didn't think I would like it that much, but surprisingly, the tuna belly was really flavorful and buttery. I'm going to rank this one B tier. And the last one for this video is jumbo squid from Goya. I thought I was going to love this because I love calamari, but I gotta say these were terrible. I even found like a little piece of the beak as I was trying the different pieces. Let's go F tier for these ones as well. This is part 6 of me ranking all the 10 fish I've tried this year. First up is going to be lightly smoked mussels from Trader Joe's, and out of all the mussels I've tried, these were by far the best that I've had, and they're going right up there at S tier. Number 2 is going to be again from Trader Joe's, and it's their calamari in olive oil. I've had lots of other squid, and this was by far the best, but for me, it still wasn't up at A tier. I'd say it's going to be right there at a B tier. Number 3 are going to be these little neck clams from Island Creek, and they were the best looking tinned clams that I've seen, but the taste was just a little bit off to me, and I'm going to say C tier for those. Number 4 is going to be octopus, and I'll be honest, I don't think I'm a big octopus fan, but these were actually pretty decent, and I'll go ahead and rank them C tier. And number 5 is going to be razor clams from Island Creek again, and these things looked a little bit scary, but I gotta say they tasted absolutely delicious. They had some nice umami to them, and I liked a little bit of saltiness as well. For me, these are definitely going up at the top at the S tier.